Hello, it's your boy YP. You know what I'm saying? It's something different, you know what I'm saying, that I'm doing, you know, content wise, you know what I'm saying? you know, um, ah, it's awkward, bro. This very awkward, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But story time, real quick. I'm gonna give y'all a story time. Don't mind the bed, you know what I'm saying? For the TikTok people, the last time y'all see me was last night, you know what I'm saying? You know, back in this place, you know what I'm saying? But this is not my final destination. I just want y'all to know that, you know? So, don't even be thinking like, oh, this man, you know what I'm saying, did all that just to. No. Your boy would, you know what I'm saying? But they can't stop this jump. They can't stop this. They can't stop it. Only person that can stop it is God. But let me get into the story time. All right. So this is the story of when I first fell in love. Yes, this is gonna be like a corny story. You know what I'm saying? Um. Uh. I was. This happened when I was 13. You know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So this is summer, right? I believe I had met her in October or August, or I don't know. I think it was summer. Yeah, it was summer when I met her. Mm, it was the end of the school year when I met her, right? So y'all remember Kick? Y'all remember Kick? You know what I'm saying? I was on Kick one day. You know what I'm saying? I was in the group chat. You know, just doing my little thing, texting. Nobody was really texting me. I ain't gonna count, cause I was a loser back then. I was a loser. I was, you know what I'm saying. I was watching this CORN. Yes, yes. But but I was still handsome. I was still handsome. I had a good heart. You know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I. But uh, but So I was in this group chat, you know, we was all talking, and this girl joined, right? I'm not gonna say her name, you know what I'm saying? It's water under the bridge, you know what I'm saying? I forgive her for what she did, you know. All that's in the past. She ain't never coming back, you know. But I met a girl, you know, and I forgot what all happened for this job. But yeah, so we started talking, you know what I'm saying, in the group chat. And then, you know, y'all remember the PM, like PM me, like that was just like the DM, you know what I'm saying, like DM me privately, you know what I'm saying. But y'all know that, you know. So I PM'd her, you know what I'm saying. We kept talking, you know what I'm saying. And I was just like, oh, she's cool, you know what I'm saying. So like I started, you know what I'm saying, started catching feelings, you know what I'm saying. And I had asked her one day, I think it was like midsummer. No, it was the start of the summer. I had asked her, you know what I'm saying, would she like to be my girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? She said yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here, hey, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like I'm geek, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. But I'm dang, I can't play. But I'm geek, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me play some rain sounds. But I'm dang. But I'm geek. Dang. But I'm geek though, you know what I'm saying? I'm geek, you know what I'm saying? Your boy happy, you know what I'm saying? I get to have a companion, a partner, you know what I'm saying? Possibly a wife. She'll possibly be my wife. So I was happy, you know. So your boy was going through it, you know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot, you know. I was going through some tough times, you know what I'm saying? And it was like halfway into the summer, you know what I'm saying? I was at my cousin's house, you know what I'm saying? Dang, I keep saying I know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what I'm saying. Hey, nah, I had to get that joke out, you know what I'm saying? Because people, all right, let me get back on topic. Uh, uh, yeah, though, I was at my cousin's house, you know what I'm saying? Recipes of my cousin, you know what I'm saying? When he was still alive, you know. Uh, it was something going on up here. It was something going on up there, you know what I'm saying? It was like flip switch. You know what I'm saying? I was a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't know what transpired because we was all right, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so me and this girl was talking, you know what I'm saying? We were dating for like a couple, you know what I'm saying? It was July, so it was like 2 months. Hold on. It was like 2 months. We were dating. Or one month. I don't know if that counts. It's too, but I'm gonna count it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was like 2 months, and we were all in a group chat. Me and her friends, and some like it wasn't none of my friends. I didn't have any friends. You know what I'm saying? I didn't associate with a lot of people back then. So and plus people really didn't really like being around me. So hey, who cares? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. So we was all in a group chat. I don't know what transpired, but it was something going on up here. I was dealing with a lot. I was going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? So it was something going on up there. So it was just like I snapped. I had a whole mental breakdown, you know what I'm saying? And it was like I was a whole different person. Like it was like I was a whole different person. I wasn't myself, but I was myself. You know what I'm saying? So that was like the first time like I ever got like so heated. And her friend was trying to like calm me down, but I was not listening. You know what I'm saying? And she was crying on the phone and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, 13, I'm 13, like we young, you know what I'm saying? So like she's crying on the phone. You know what I'm saying? She's crying. So we get out that group chat, you know what I'm saying, called ain't privately called, right? And she's still crying, and I'm like I'm saying I'm sorry. But she had wanted to leave, you know what I'm saying, because I was unwell, you know what I'm saying, up there, like, you know what I'm saying. But I wasn't unwell, you know what I'm saying. It was just I don't know what was going on. I don't remember what went on, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to remember as I'm telling y'all this, but like, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know. I was fighting. I was battling stuff that I cannot talk about. I'm not gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? I probably will eventually talk about it with y'all, but you know what I'm saying? This is first story time. Why would I tell y'all? Why would I tell y'all that now? You know what I'm saying? Right now. I'm gonna ease y'all into some Day lore. Some YP lore. You know what I'm saying? But she decided she wanted to leave, you know what I'm saying? And I was begging and pleading for her not to leave. Cause I was, you know what I'm saying? I genuinely had feelings for her, you know what I'm saying? But she left anyway, so, and she hung up, you know. She's, you know. And then when she hung up, I cried. That was the first time I cried over a girl. That was the first time I cried over a female, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never like, I mean, yeah, I've cried over people, but like that type of cry, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like my heart ached. My heart had ached. You know what I'm saying? It ached. Cause I was genuinely in love with her. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that I was in love. You know what I'm saying? I knew that feeling. I was in love. But I was crying, I was mad. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, my cousins, they was in the room. My cousin, he was asleep on the bed. And my older cousin, he was playing the game. And not to get all like, you know what I'm saying? But bruh had the magical wand to, you know what I'm saying, abracadabra people. You know what I'm saying? So I had told him, bruh, where your John at? Where your magic wand at? Where your magic wand at? I'm about to abracadabra myself, bruh. He like, what? He looking at me crazy, and I'm saying all this, like, with tears coming down my face. Man, when I tell you this man messed around and slapped me, bruh, I held my face like that, and I started crying even more. And I went in the living room. And I started crying, bruh. I was bawling out tears, bruh. Because, like, I did not want her to leave me. Because I was that in love. But then my cousin had came in, you know what I'm saying? We had watched Corey Kenshin. Try not to laugh. And, yeah. I had wiped my tears. And I kept pushing. Yeah, it did hurt, you know what I'm saying? I thought about her, you know what I'm saying, that night. But, you know what I'm saying, I kept pushing. All glory to be to God, you know what I'm saying? All glory to God. He kept me pushing, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this. But this was the first story time. Oh my goodness. What? Alright, y'all. YP is out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some day lore. Maybe I'm gonna start a collection, a playlist that's called Day Lore. And it's just gonna be full of story times of, you know what I'm saying, what your boy been through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do it every single time, you know what I'm saying? Just give me time. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna come back with the gaming content. But like, you know what I'm saying? I might, you know what I'm saying, squeeze in a little bit of day lore, you know what I'm saying? But off topic, but YP out, you know what I'm saying? Let me hit the little dap up, you know what I'm saying? Psh, 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 psh. Boom. YP out, you know what I'm saying? Day out.